Let's get started with Microsoft Digital Contact Center platform. Exceptional engagement as the rule. I'll start with my introduction first. I'm Babita Kumari. I'm a senior cloud solution architect here at Microsoft. I have been with Microsoft for around 15 months. So this is still a new company to me, but I have been evolving and growing with Microsoft. So very excited to be here. My focus area is mostly business application, and you might be wondering why this thing, this digital contact center, is a part of our Rockstar webinars, how this makes a place. So I will answer to all of these questions. I will get started. And if you have any questions in between, you could chat, or we could also keep it to the end. Okay, what do we have on agenda? What is the business problem we see? What will the market opportunity for the partner or for the customer? What are the benefits of this architecture? And many questions to this. So I have seen many customers, partners asking why Teams or why Digital Contact Center platform. So I'll address those. That's a very important one, and also the licensing. Okay, so traditional contact center experience is very voice centric, call centers as opposed to contact center. Okay, so desire of best of breed, like we want to have USAS as the best or AI as the best. So what does it result in? The fragmentation, which in turn leads to complexity. And also to make this work, there are also security vulnerabilities with such multi-vendor solutions. So if you want best in breed for each of the separate pieces, it could lead to security issues because of multi-vendor solution and also fragmented experience. So that has been the biggest problem for all of the contact centers in today's world. Okay, so cloud plays a big role here. Cloud has brought the digital transformation like unified communication as service, which is like a Teams, Zoom, WebEx, or contact center as a service like contact center, customer service, or CRM category on all on cloud. So they are powered by robust technology and contact center AI, also cloud driven. USAS or a team, which you already know, is already a cloud experience. CRM, including customer service, has also made significant transition to cloud as more installed base migrated from on-premises to cloud. The cloud is now accelerating contact center transformation with an evolving contact center as a service market. These are also being driven and supported by advances in voice channel innovations and AI ML technologies. Hope this makes sense so far. Okay, only Microsoft has all the components to unify the contact center experience. We have products in each category: USAS, CSAS, CRM, Contact Center AI. I know lots of abbreviation. If you have any question, what is that? What is that? So you can definitely let me know, or I will try to explain them as a full term. So USAS is Unified Communication as Service, which you also know as a Teams, WebEx, Zoom. CSAS is Contact Center as a Service. CRM is Customer Relationship Management, or CSI is Contact Center AI. So I was saying we have products in each category, and we can be a first-party voice provider as well. However, Microsoft Digital Contact Center is also an open and extensible platform. So it is possible to use partner solutions or existing solutions that customer has already deployed along with Microsoft products. Ultimately, it is all about customer's choice. And it all starts with Microsoft Cloud. We have a fully integrated stack on the world's most secure cloud, Azure. Azure is how we deliver secure, easily managed, and compliant solution at planned scale. On top of Azure, what we deliver is D365, Power Platform, M365, and we round out our market approach with industry-specific components. So this, like all the components here, make our digital contact center platform. Okay, let's look at how all of this comes together for customers, business, and agents. On the left, you could see all the digital engagements channels. Okay, note that Microsoft Teams is an integral uh, part to this platform in two ways. I will definitely explain what are the differences when to use each one of them in my later the slides. But Microsoft Teams is an important integral part of this platform, our digital contact center platform, in two ways. As a channel for customers, especially internal customers like employees engaging with internal help desks like HR or support desk or IT desk. So it could be a channel, digital channel, and as a collaboration tool for agents to engage with SMEs within their organization. So let's say agent is working on a case, they need some help from SMEs who has worked on that customer previously. So they could use Microsoft Team as a collaboration tool, and they could engage as soon as they are on the call with the customer, and they could interact together. They could collaborate together using Microsoft Teams. Okay, vision for contact center. Let's move ahead with different next slide. Okay, this is explaining how our technology strengths elevate contact center, how we have parts or technology in each of those pieces which makes this more strong, like automation or unlocking data or customer trust, how we make agent efficiency and development flexibility. So I will go in depth with each of these scenarios or how we do that and how it helps a partner to build more extensible solutions on top of our first party contact center. Okay, let's see some of the benefits of digital contact center. The contact center is an essential touch point for organizations and their customers, no doubt in that. The contact center often plays a significant role throughout the customer journey. And as the industry has evolved, modern challenges have also arisen for contact center. With digitization, customers are increasing their demands on services with a desire to have connections available at any time from any location. So as the demands grows, the burden of agents is also rising, causing many to burn out and simply quit. So how we could improve the customer satisfaction with all these problems? Additionally, while digital transformation has led to significant benefits, it has also led to the uh, proliferation of cybercrime with everything from account takeovers, hacked systems, and identity theft to name a few modes of attacks. I even in this era, I always get a call. Okay, I've been calling from SSA office, or I'm calling from your blah blah blank bank, and we need your credit card information because of something blah blah. So we have been seeing this hack systems or uh, theft calls even now. So also technology at times this leads to a complex maze of integrated systems which are not always seamless and even cause, cause problems by complicating the experience for agents and admins. All of these concerns ultimately lead to mounting costs which have to be addressed because of the criticality of the contact center. Having said that, Microsoft plus Nuance have joined forces to create a vision for a contact center solution that address the current needs of industry. Let me know if I'm too fast or I've been skipping the concept in between. So let me know if you have any feedback. Okay, some notes to supplement this, whatever I have said. Personalize the service experience across customers' channel of choice and increase CSAT. An example would be a customer going online and initiating a chat, and then later using their mobile phone to make a call to live agent. I always do that. I like texting rather than calling. So if I'm in call, I'll just switch to text later on. So this is normal behavior. The agent is able to read the transcript of the chat and personalize the customer experience during the phone conversation. Both the customer experience and the context for agent is seamless here. Scale with 24 cross 7 self-service for fast response to simple inquiries. reducing agent-assisted calls. Let's say a customer has a question about their latest invoice after hours and call support, connecting with a conversational IVR. The conversational IVR answers simple, routine questions about the bill to the satisfaction of the customer. This is how we could scale with 24/7 self-service, which is very important nowadays. Modernize case management and collaboration. So in this scenario, an agent receives a complex case escalation. To help resolve the issue, the agent has at their fingertips a desktop providing a holistic view of the customer, including the customer profile, history, chat transcription, sentiment analysis, and more. So the agent is now able to connect and collaborate internally with peers and experts to quickly resolve the issue. This could definitely help in case resolved. So, and next would be unlock insights from real-time data to reduce cost and optimize operation. The service leaders is armed with a dashboard view of real-time interaction and conversational analytics and insight to identify the opportunities for improvement. Actively coach an agent or add in real-time decision making on service issues. If the time permits, I will give a demo how on the real time an agent could uh, invite their supervisor, or supervisor could jump into some conversation seeing that it's going negative, it has negative sentiment analysis, and then they could jump into that call with their agent to help that customer to make that experience smoother. So these are the customer scenarios from a contact center's perspective. Microsoft understands the pivotal role service plays for your business and can help you reimagine the way you deliver the service by framing your entire approach around knowing your customer and their needs better. Instead of looking at service as either a customer support, call center, or an operations team, we help you view all your customer touchpoint as a part of continuum of service. Microsoft can help you unlock real-time data and use customer insights to some of the use cases like deliver omni-channel engagement, find best suited agent through intelligent unified routing, modernize case management and resolution, and deliver data-driven process and analytics. And through these use cases, we are able to personalize customer experience. And I'm repeating all those benefits again here. Improve agent productivity, safeguard customer interactions, and optimize agile service operations. Okay, now we have more ways to say hello or to engage with a uh, to engage with agent. Here are key capabilities that support omnichannel engagement. With I'm not sure if how many of you have experience with D365 customer service or have got a chance of working there or using it as a user or been able to customize or build on top of it. But there, our customer service platform has evolved to support omni-channel engagement with what it means, like with self-service and automation, you can empower customers to take care of their needs quickly and easily. And you can scale your teams and automate repetitive tasks like self-service capabilities, critical feature, as I have said earlier also. It is a critical feature sought after by service leaders, especially in the post-pandemic world. With low code to no code Microsoft Power Virtual Agents, you can automate routine conversations by creating powerful chatbots that can converse with customers intelligently and efficiently, handling simple and easy to solve cases. Voice channel and IVR. With voice channel that's integrated within D365 customer service digital contact center, and it is our first party app. So it fully completes the all-in-one omnichannel experience. Not that Not only you can take and make calls natively within platform, but just like chatbots, conversational IVR is empowered by Microsoft Power Virtual Agents. And these bots can intelligently converse with customers with personalized voice experience that allow customers to speak freely and naturally, anticipate their needs, and resolve issues quickly without engaging a live agent. And authentication and fraud protection. This is a new feature and we have added, and we'll get into more details in the next slide. This is a part of our Nuance integration, or after our Nuance acquisition, we have been excelling in this area as well. Lastly, we have the full spectrum of digital engagement channels where customer can reach out and engage on their channel of choice for agents and supervisors to have one single view of the customers and analytics across multiple engagement channels. Okay, connect with customer on their preferred channel. So this is the extension of our previous slide. Scale natively calling for any size contact center, and I'm saying any size contacts. It has been always a myth that D365 customer service could be implemented only for a mid-sized organization, but it's not that. So it's using the same ACS service which Teams is using. So it could be this calling service could be implemented for any enterprise level organization. So that's what I was saying. Scale natively calling for any size contact center and enjoy a suite of inbound and outbound voice features. Enable fast, accurate, and friction-free voice authentication while detecting and preventing fraudsters, and engage consistently through a wide variety of digital channels, including conversational chatbots and social media channels. Okay. Recently, we announced the addition of the voice channel. It was, I guess, in November 2021 within our digital contact center offering. Well, many customers use chat, SMS, social media to engage. Support and phone calls continue to be an important communication channel. Now, with integrated voice channel, you can enable your agents with the ability to receive and make calls through a native calling experience within Dynamics 365. Dynamics 365 customer service uses ACS, that is Azure Communication Services, for voice channel features. So Microsoft can be your telephony provider, or there are other ways to bring your own operator or support existing phone infrastructure. And I must say, Microsoft Teams phone system here is separate from Dynamics 365 customer voice channel. So these two are not the same, but it is built on the same Azure Communication Services. Okay, here, intelligent conversational power virtual agents, or IVR, can be deployed as an interactive voice response, or IVR, for customer self-service. This low-code, no-code bot automates the resolution of routine customer inquiries and can take action on behalf of the customer, thereby increasing customer satisfaction and deepening engagement. This conversational bot can personalize the interaction and escalate to a human agent with a warm held off. Agents are able to view the full transcript of the conversation and get complete context of the previous interaction for a seamless flow. So in my coming slides, when we'll have the demo, I could definitely show how easy it is to do the setup of handover to an agent from the bot to a human agent. So this is very, very simple to implement. This could be a low code to no code deployment. Lastly, we have the full spectrum of digital engagement channels for customers to reach out on their channel of choice. Agents and supervisors have one single view of the customer and analytics across multiple engagement channels to help deliver seamless, connected experience across every customer interaction, whether it be web chat, Twitter, WhatsApp, uh, or line, or any kind of digital engagement channel. The customer experience here is enriched, which in turn increases customer engagement and deepens brand loyalty. Okay, Google's business messaging is also now supported within Dynamics 365 customer service, and it is our another digital channel. It is also available in specific regions, and more will be added down the line. Okay. Low code or no code, Microsoft Power Virtual Agents organizations can automate routine conversation by creating powerful chatbots that can answer simple customer inquiries and take action on behalf of the customer. Let's say a customer always places an order of 300 boots. Okay, so this could be done by a chatbot also. So they can just interact with the chatbot to simply order 300 boots. Creating and updating the bot is easy, and it's very easy. I'll say it's not just easy, it's very easy, and eliminates the need for a data scientist or a developer. It's a very win-win situation here. And deploying chatbots allows agents to focus on higher value interactions and more complex issues. Agent retention increases as there is a greater complexity and less redundancy in issues presented, as chatbots can intelligently and efficiently handle more simple ways to solve cases. So when a conversation is escalated from a chatbot to a human agent, agents can view the full transcripts of the chatbot conversation, get complete context, and up to speed on the issues while engaging with the customer. While they are on the call with the customer, they could have the complete conversation and also the sentiment analysis, how the customer is feeling. Power Virtual Agent chatbots are flexible and versatile, and the same chatbot can be used on any other digital channels. With this Power Deck, I also have in a day training where you could create your own digital engagement channels within Dynamics 365 customer service. So it has like how you could set up a trials version of D365 customer service, how you could add digital engagement channels, and how you could create some of the digital engagement channels. So I'll be sharing that file at the end of our call. And if you have any issues while setting that up, you could also reach out to me. Uh, I'll be happy to help even after that. Okay, so as customers are engaging through channels of voice, okay, I see some of the questions. Does it allow integration with Salesforce or third-party CRM providers? Which integration? Which part? Because our digital platform is it has multiple components. So which particular components we are talking about integration with third-party CRM providers? I'm not sure on that. If you could elaborate on the questions. Okay, or I can take that questions later. So connect with the right agent the very first time. As customers are engaging through their channel of choice, you can detect the context of the situation uh, through real-time transcription, agent translation, and customer sentiment, and automatically assign incoming inquiries to the best suited agent here. So, and this is all inbuilt. Using AI and rules, Unified Routing Intelligence System identifies the most qualified agent for the situation based on skill set, capacity workload, and effort estimation. I'm not sure if you're familiar with contact center kind of environment, but let's say a call comes in, that customer belongs to French, that customer can speak French. Okay, they are kind of a platinum customer, but they could only like to talk to a agent who can speak French, right? So translating or transferring that specific call to a skilled agent who can speak French and have the previous experience of handling VIP or platinum customers is a key here, right? It has their issue has to be resolved the very first time the customer has called. So intelligent unified routing built on our Dynamics 365 customer service helps to do that. And how it does that using AI and rules. And it's very simple to set up those AI and rules. Yes, what are the licensing requirements? I will go about that in a couple of seconds, like in a couple of slides later. What are the licensing requirements? You can route and prioritize service requests and create a unified view of workforce utilization across multiple channels, which will help to optimize work distribution among agents. So this unified intelligent routing is a new concept, and I'll be explaining this in a couple of slides more. Maybe this is the next slide where, yeah. So let's take a closer look what I was meaning about this in my previous slide. As you can see, unified routing has two stages, how the classification and assignment. In the classification stage, rules and machine learning ML models can be used to add information on the work item, which can be used to define the best suited agent. Okay, so and these are like these models are all built. We just have to set up the rules, like the configuration thing. Here I'm saying no code here, just the configuration. And during the assignment stage, the service requests are prioritized and then assigned to the agent based on the nature of the work, related entities, agent skills, and the current state of the agent workforce in terms of availability and workload. For instance, an organization receiving an incoming chat will add information on the work item, such as skill required, urgency level, category of customer, like I was saying, and importance level in the classification stage. So based on certain conditions that are met as part of the configured rules. Now in the assignment stage, an organization might want to first prioritize the incoming chats based on highest urgency level and importance, and then assign them to the agents by matching the skills required, current workload status, and also the availability. So what are some of the efficiency gains of doing this? It could definitely help it could definitely decrease case resolution times and increase customer satisfaction by optimizing the routing strategy. Connecting end customers with the best suited agents drives the right outcome upon very first contact. And it will also improve agent productivity as the right agents are being matched with the right request, and reducing routing errors and inconsistencies as complex issues will no longer be routed to less experienced agents. Right. So we always have this kind of, okay, now I'm transferring to some of my superiors. So whenever we reach out, okay, and I don't know about this, so let me route out to my superiors or my supervisor. So to avoid that experience in contact center, how we could best route the call, so that could be done using intelligent unified routing. And I'm not sure if many of you are familiar. Our routing system has evolved a lot within last 2 to 3 years, and this built-in AI models will definitely help to reduce routing issues and errors. Lastly, you'll have a greater visibility to problems and pains point with actionable insights and trends into opportunities to improve agent performance and customer satisfaction. And I'll also talk about what will be the licensing involved if you want to have this built-in intelligent unified routing add-on installed in our Dynamics 365 customer service. This is a very important aspect. Show them you know them. So this slide refers to nuanced product features, including customer journey orchestration. Nuance Gatekeeper enables biometric voice authentication, improving agent and customer experience, avoids repetitive authentication query. And this will be very helpful in where we need to identify the user's identity before we could do something like in banking. Okay, by you verifying the customer's voice, then we could go ahead and proceed some of the transactions, right? So those scenarios are very important in some of the some of the use cases, and Nuance Gatekeeper helps do that using biometric voice authentication. Nuance now is a part of Microsoft. Okay, so this Nuance option takes our digital contact center to the next level. Nuance, if you see in the right hand side, the conversation, I'm not sure if you could read that, if it is too slow, uh, too small to read. So Nuance offers a next generation conversational IVR that can quickly resolve customer inquiries through natural human-like interaction and authentication and fraud protection solution that will protect and personalize the customer journey on the customer's preferred channel. Our omnichannel engagement and self-service solutions are stronger than ever before now with the help of Nuance Gatekeeper. Nuance Gatekeeper is one of the most advanced biometric systems to date for authentication and fraud protection. It enables fast and accurate friction-free authentication for legitimate persons while detecting and preventing fraudster wherever and however they engage. Deep neural networks transparently analyze biometric, non-biometric, and other available data to make intelligent authentication fraud risk assessments. The Nuance conversational IVR resolves inbound telephone inquiries like through natural human-like interaction. Customer can speak freely as if speaking to a live agent. If I'll have a demo, I can play that. Nuance intelligent voice bots and anticipate the customer's needs and offering personalized greetings and can change speaking styles based on the context of the conversation. And Nuance is what kind of products and capabilities. Okay, do not have more of the information here, but Nuance is add on to any of like Nuance has three of its famous products like Nuance Mix, Nuance Gatekeeper, Nuance IVR. So there are three main products Nuance has, which can help to identify biometric protection or users authentication using neural networks. And Nuance was acquired by Microsoft last year, and Nuance still supports its previous customers. But Nuance, we have been building to, or we have been evolving our platform to bring all of those Nuance services or capabilities within our Dynamics customer service. I will definitely add a link where we'll have more information about all of its products and capabilities, but I'll be talking about what capabilities now we have for the Nuance in our D365. Okay, improve agent productivity. I think I have talked about this earlier. Okay, all these tools and features are available to agents ready at their fingertips. All these tools like real-time sentiment analysis, multi-session interface, smart assist, holistic customer view, knowledge management, real-time transcript and translation. So agents can quickly toggle between multiple apps and channels and collaborate with colleagues without losing context and efficiently manage cases. They can fully access and update relevant knowledge articles and AI-driven content, and this leads to reduced average handling time and more effective agents. And customer return could get consistent and seamless service from knowledgeable and empowered agents. That's what we want. Okay. Another capability we provide is a 360 end-to-end view of the customer history, interactions, and journey in one easy-to-view dashboard. This enables agents to manage and record customer requests seamlessly from any channel, even while handling multiple sessions at a time. Yes, we could handle multiple sessions through multiple digital engagements at one time. This dashboard offers a productivity pane that contains tools for supporting or expediting tasks when agents are resolving customer issues. Agents can track open and closed cases and link chats to cases with the full transcript and multilingual interaction and conversation. This 360 degree dashboard view adds agents with the right tools to get the full context in real time, better anticipate customer needs, and personalize the customer experience. So here we have timeline, recent cases, conversation summary, real-time transcripts and translation, and also the sentiment, like how the conversation is going. Is the customer angry? Is the customer frustrated? So all real-time sentiment analysis. And this last capability, knowledge management, plays an important role in the customer service process. Knowledge management provides access to accurate and up-to-date information that can help extend an agent's knowledge and reduce the average handling time. Agents can quickly search for relevant knowledge articles while staying or while working at the same case or on a case, or use a smart assist to automatically deliver AI suggested knowledge articles. So a smart assist are bots which will be available within our Dynamics 365 customer service page, and it could provide AI suggested knowledge articles based on the similar cases without having to switch applications. So knowledge articles can be the single source of truth for any number of issues your customers encounter, keeping agents and customer on the same page. Types of knowledge articles include solutions to common issues, documentations, answers to FAQ, etc., etc. And if you have been familiar with in contact center or customer support scenarios, we all know that how important knowledge articles are. Okay, collaborate by harnessing the expertise across the organization. Our goal here is to provide collaboration solution that span across the entire customer service ecosystem. For example, a customer reaches out to an organization to resolve an issue and is connected with an agent. The agent is armed with an array of customer service productivity tools like Smart Assist, knowledge articles to help resolve the issues. However, if the agents need additional support, the agent can also directly reach out to the right colleague within the contact center for assistance. And this could be done using our embedded chats for Microsoft Teams. If the case is beyond the expertise of the contact center, the agent still without switching the apps can have a simple consult with the product engineer or converse colleagues with diverse skills for a more complicated case. The final landscape that completes the ecosystem experience here is when agents must work with an external partners to resolve related issues. What we see is that based on nature of required support or issue complexity, the agent can easily get help from the right contact across organizational boundaries without losing context, all the while being the single point of contact for the customer. As Microsoft, we are uniquely positioned to deliver this seamless experience using some of our core assets, and this includes Microsoft Teams to power real-time collaboration within and across organizational boundaries, AI to easily manage context, create knowledge, and recommend and tag skills, and leveraging the Power Platform, which provides the connective tissue out of the box by enabling low-code, no-code integrations across various use case management systems. And finally, Microsoft approach to data security and ownership, which provides customers the peace of mind regarding the privacy and use of their information in compliance with GDPR. Okay, according to a recent business application reports, Microsoft Teams is one of the fastest growing apps, and as of January 2022, it had 145 million active daily users, up from 75 million versus 2021, which is more than 93% jump year over year. So why I'm talking about this? This unique business communication and collaboration tool aligns perfectly within the landscape of a contact center, and it is easily embedded within the agent's Dynamics 365 customer service dashboard. With the embedded team chat, you can collaborate with stakeholders directly from within Dynamics 365, and this allows you to use D365 data as an organizing layer for your team's collaboration activity and link chat to D365 records, such as sales opportunities, service cases, for convenient access for all participants. Agents who use D365 customer service can easily collaborate with anyone within their organizations, like if they need any help from other agents, other departments, supervisors, customer service peers, or anyone over teams to resolve customer issues without leaving the case or the conversations. Chats over teams will be linked directly to customer service records, enabling a contextual experience. AI generated conversation summary using intelligence conversation summary is automatically produced when an agent has a conversation and wants to collaborate with other teammates using embedded chat. Okay, Interact with the 365 records directly in Microsoft Team meetings, and it's a new feature. So drive customer satisfaction and agent productivity, not just within D365, but also when agents can directly within the Teams meeting. So we could easily bring those data within a Teams meeting. Like if you are in a meeting and you want to talk about a customer case, then we could definitely bring those data within a Teams meeting. Join team meeting with Join team meetings with a single click, and create a team meetings when scheduling an appointment from Dynamics 365. And in this way, we can access and update records within Teams meeting itself. We could also capture notes and have them automatically sync back to related Dynamics 365 record. Isn't this awesome? Like we are all in the call, let's say, and we are discussing an important case to solve an issue, and whatever notes we take here as part of our meeting notes or whatever collaboration, it will be directly posted to that particular D365 record. And agents and other customer service SMEs can focus on customer interaction and issue resolution, and they don't have to worry about taking notes or posting data back to D365. And in this way, we can transform an entire organization into a unified customer service team by bringing together the right talent to effectively resolve complex cases with customer support swarming. Swarming is also a new concept introduced last year. Using smart rules, customer support swarming suggests skills and invites the best relevant experts to resolve an agent's issues. So when joining the swarm, relevant skills are displayed, identify the expertise of each swarm participants. Participants with key relationships are also included as each swarm members bring a unique perspective and skill set to resolve the issues at hand. So powered by this is also powered by teams. Customer service agents and SMEs can swarm cases in the application, including customer service, workplace, and teams. Customer support swarming can save an agent time, and that's what we want to do. We want to save time by bringing together a right resource to quickly resolve complex issues while maintaining focus on their customers. So what are the key takeaways here? Expert Finder. Easily discover the best suited SMEs based on skills, availability, and reputation. Okay. Notification. Alert relevant SMEs across relevant Microsoft surfaces, example D365 and Teams. And unified collaboration interface. Single interface across Dynamics 365 and Teams for swarm conversation with smart capabilities to curate insights and also automate actions. Knowledge management to create workflows to use and modify and create content based on swarm outcome. Okay. Okay. Easily collaborate while increasing productivity, and that too by using familiar Microsoft 365 application. Collaborate on service issues in a modern agent workspace. Access D365 records in Outlook or pin themes to Teams channels for collaboration. So this is, if you see, this is a team screen where you're working on, the agent is working on a D365 record. Access D365 records in Outlook or pin them to Teams channel for collaboration. Co-author documents using Microsoft 365 and automatically sync to this D365. Analyze D365 data using Excel and build documents with Word using D365 data. So a few of the benefits include enabling agents to work on service issues with colleagues in the real time, and which increases the productivity of the agent. The ability to quickly respond to customer requests with Dynamics 365 in Outlook. So like all the different ways where we could collaborate, and that too with familiar tools of Microsoft. Okay, so this is a similar feature which you see in Teams. See who is actively working on a Dynamics 365 record and is available to chat and collaborate, making it easier to work together in a service case. However, a profile name to view a live profile card with contact details and live presence, and easily initiate an embedded chat session with an individual or group that automatically links the chart with the record, all in just one click. So live co-presence in D365 just for with one-click engagement can it help agents also place a call through embedded teams, not just a chat, also place a call through chat, through embedded teams, Teams dialer, and auto-generate a call transcript and insights. Okay, skipping this because we talked about this later. Okay, real rich time insights and analytics. Both customer service managers and agents can make better decisions and proactively improve customer satisfaction. And out of the box reports include cases created, currently open, average CSAT, sentiment scores, resolve time, key operational and support metrics. All of these are out of box reports. With all of this rich analytics and reporting, a supervisor can target opportunities for improvement. Okay, conversational dashboards give a comprehensive overview of the KPIs and insight. You can drill down to the view individual agents and performance and their performance to overall group KPIs. And also this dashboard uses AI to surface insights such as topics that are emerging with fast increase in volume. Other out-of-box reports include average length of time in conversation, how an agent is taking, how much time they are taking in each conversation, average response time per session. And at a glance, KPIs are easy to consume as you can quickly drill down by filtering across channels, queues, agents, and date ranges to help better understand performance and so how you could drill down over voice KPIs. Eliminate toggling from one app. So we do not have to toggle from one app to another to just see this insights. All these are within the same application of D365. Okay, customer service admin center. This admin center is another model-driven app which unifies and simplifies the setup task like a guided wizard-like experience. So I was saying that all those setting up of rules, models, all of them are just the configuration, and this is where we do it. It's not like we have to build code to set up routing or case assignment or to set up any digital engagement channels. So all of these are just the configuration, and Customer Service Admin Center app allows us to do that. It allows us to set up the features in customer service, such as defining the parent-child case hierarchy, creating queues, channels, or rules for automatic case creation and customer service schedules. Some of the key capabilities of this admin center are we have a task-oriented sitemap, overview pages for each area that lists at glance information with deep links to manage features. Feature landing page with an overview of feature specific capabilities. So as soon as you log in, the homepage will be a feature landing pages like how and what to do after each of the step. It's very easy to follow this. Okay, so this is a very interesting slide, especially I consider this was as my favorite one, which talks about the overall architecture here. So I'll give a few minutes to grasp this because this is a huge one. And it's also a great view for showing the full capabilities of Microsoft Digital Contact Center platform. In short version, everything eitherly currently runs or will eventually run in the case of some nuanced component natively on Azure and Microsoft Dataverse to enable a common data platform, which is what ensures a consistent view of your customer regardless which of the applications you are using. And key capabilities like agent script, sentiment analysis, uh, case suggestions, case management, and more will ensure that service organization can deliver amazing customer experience with empathy and expertise. And if in the longer version, I want to go through each level definitely. I'll quickly walk through starting at the bottom and working our way up. First, as I'm sure you know, we are natively built on Azure and get all the benefits of that. But a layer above that, we are built on the Power Platform, enabling our customers to create business applications, adapt our solutions to their business process, and automate repetitive tasks. Specifically, our common data model or Dataverse is an open model and data service, making it incredibly easy to integrate with whether for our ISV partners or building ISV partners building integrated capability or for our customers hooking into their existing data centers. As you know, Power BI and Power Apps, Power Automate, which also has RPA capabilities now, and PVA are all leading capabilities in their respective areas and innovating very quickly. Not only are our applications built on this platform, for example, we have embedded Power BI as part of our solution, out-of-box solution. Our client and mobile solution is built on Power Apps. Our workflows are built with Power Automate, and we use PVA for voice and text virtual agents, as well as technician and agent-facing assistants. But in addition to all of that, these Power Platform components make extending our application extremely simple with low code or no code capability. Now moving up, customer insights. I'm not sure if I have the cursor on. Okay, moving up, customer insights, our CDP, which pulls data together far beyond what Dynamics knows about our other transactional systems, bringing in demographic and observational data, and applies AI to create much more complete picture of the customer as well as to drive even more valuable and specific recommendation. You take that and combine it with our customer journey orchestration and in the layer above and the level of personalization and recommendation that can be just given throughout a journey. It's just incredible. For example, down to what channel the best time of a day and what is the optimal content to present when doing a proactive reach out to a customer. That is all based on that individual, not some broad segment. It's just amazing level of personalization. At the execute or at the app level, you see all the capabilities we have there in customer service. You are well aware, if you're well aware of what we have there, and we'll be showing a good amount of it in the videos, but let me highlight here the right boxes. All of our apps in customer engagement suite are built on exactly the same architecture and share all these benefits of what we just talked about. We have customers who uses D365 marketing, sales, service, field service, for example. Some data model, same data model, same data instance, no integration amongst them are needed. And in a world where providing world-class customer experience means seamlessly crossing these domains, this is a big deal and enabler of those experiences. Above that, we have unified routing that intelligently classifies the topic coming in and the skills required to address it. Add on through to that assignment, and that is for all modes of engagement, whether through digital messaging channels, voice, or cases or leads that need attention. So truly unified intelligent routing is being further enhanced by targeting capabilities that Nuance brings to the table. And above that, we have a layer protecting the interactions with customer using biometric authentication and fraud protections, and that is powered by Nuance. And on that top, our channels of engagement that you all know, like chat, social, web, SMS, email, voice, IVR, etc. So all in one, all from Microsoft. We are able to show such a compelling and cohesive offering. Really understand. Uh, we are able to show such a compelling and cohesive offering in this view because we have been building all this out as an organization as part of the business applications group at Microsoft. So we have been rallying about this from the last 3 years, which have been together an incredible process. which we have made through incredible progress. Of course, we work incredibly well across all of the Microsoft, but nothing speeds innovation more than an organization chasing down a shared vision here. So what is the partner opportunity or what is in for you? So this is all great, but what you will do about that? Excuse me. Let me take a water break. I'm back again. I've been under the weather from last 1 week. Okay. The Microsoft Digital Contact Center platform is an open platform that combines D365, Nuance, Power Platform, Teams, and Azure. Policies. Okay. So this is an interesting slide. It explains how open and extensible platform it is for your digital contact center. How apps and portals can help in user experiences, chatbots, AI, digital process automation, process mining, RPA, Dataverse, and analytics. And you could be building or extending on top of any of this particular or specific components. Uh, Elizabeth, yes, okay, but been coughing. Okay, predictive targeting or proactive chat. Okay, it is based on Nuance product with capabilities to upsell or cross-sell. It is also a D365 customer service feature now. And thanks Alex for posting this link where we're talking about Microsoft and Nuance and what are the capabilities of it. So one of the major capabilities was uh, capability to upsell or cross-sell using a Nuance. So hope you could see this slide. Choose no code, low code, or pro code tools.
Yeah, we
So
can see it.
okay, the funnel starts broader with the possibility to build as many apps themselves with low code and gets more focused on to custom apps. And now the ST moves on the path of pro code and professional services. Power Platform enables low code and pro code and Nuance mixed platform for pro code and professional services. This shows how open, extensible, and adaptive platform it is. Mhm. This is another view of how we could build rapidly build Power Virtual Agents from low code to pro code platform. And also extend with other Power Platform apps like Power Automate, Power Apps, and Power BI. Hope this is not very small to read. We'll be giving also PDF version of it so that you can refer to that later on. Okay, so that I was talking about three components of Nuance and I was forgetting. So here are those. So Nuance Mix provides a cloud-based development environment to create enterprise-grade and conversational IVR and virtual assistant applications. And this provides basic three tools: Mix.nlu, where you train as NLU natural language and understanding model to understand the way your users speak or write. Mix.dialog, where you orchestrate dialogue flows, implement personalization logic, and integrate with backend system, and manage transfer to live agents. Mix.dashboard, where you manage projects, users, and deployment. So in short, MixNLU provides an easy to use GUI to create complex data models for natural language understanding. The tool provides annotation for sample utterances, creation and tagging of intents and entities in the utterances. It also lets user create their own models by hand automatically importing them, or using one of the pre-built models to bootstrap the NLU process. The tool provides an AI learning loop as well with the Mix Discover tool that imports sample data from the Mix application to capture new intents or update tune existing ones automatically. If this is going in more in technical, so apologize for that. But as we continue to integrate Nuance deeper into digital contact center platform, you can see how all the capabilities are simply part of now all-in-one solution. And this is a great recap, a great summary of our digital contact center platform. Microsoft as first-party telephone provider, and this will be available for you for later to refer. But how and what are the capabilities I have talked about in this entire slides, and how these are enabled? This is everything which we need to do or remember is in this cheat sheet. And again, a benefit slides and more. I think we had talked about that previously, so I'll not repeat this one. Okay, this is our licensing model and keeps on changing. So right now this is available, but cannot guarantee this will be the same. So how the license is structured, we'll have customer service, enterprise level, and then add on for our digital engagement. So these are specific costs related to each one of them. And if you could see customer service inside, all the reportings are included. If we go with the all digital message channeling is just this one. And on top of unified routing add-on. So this is like a platform. So we'll have specific costs associated with our each of the components. So this is another breakdown for it. You can refer to this later on as well. So I have these three, which can definitely help you break down how much it will actually cost if you want to uh, take one or other part of the components. Okay, Microsoft Teams or Microsoft Digital Contact Center. This will be very interesting one. Does Microsoft Team have native contact center capabilities? Yes. Teams is a unified communication platform that has some customer care capabilities by enabling the voice channel, which is fundamental to customer care, including auto attendance, call queues, and voice-enabled channels. The Digital Contact Center platform for Microsoft provides the advanced capabilities required for mature contact centers. Do customers need to use Microsoft Teams to use the Microsoft Digital Contact Center platform? Can they integrate with Slack? Microsoft Teams is needed. So I was just continuing with the same question. So can they also integrate with the Slack? Microsoft Teams is needed for differentiated collaboration capabilities such as support swarming, like I was saying with Dynamics 365 customer service. For voice channel D365, omnichannel add-in is needed, and it uses Azure Communication Services. This will not require Microsoft Teams. And Microsoft Teams phones and Microsoft Teams calling plans are separate, meant for increasing internal and employee productivity tool, not for customer service workspace. What Microsoft Team capabilities are available as part of Microsoft Digital Contact Center platform? Microsoft Digital Contact Center platform offers collaboration and embedded Teams chat features that enhance agent productivity and improve case resolutions. The Teams integration with Dynamics 365 enables agents to quickly look up expert profiles, reach out via chat, create a support form with experts participating in case resolutions, and update records from within the agent's flow of work, specifically swarming in teams. It can help in leverage an intelligent suggestion engine to bring the right experts together in teams to solve complex customer challenges. And team chats embedded in Dynamics 365 can help to chat directly with colleagues and stakeholders from within Dynamics 365 using the same chat and collaboration platform as SMEs. Very interesting question. When should customer use the Microsoft Teams phone's capabilities versus the new Microsoft Digital Contact Center platform? The Microsoft Teams phone attended call, queuing, and voice-enabled channel feature can be effective for receiving, routing, and managing customers' calls. As customers' need expand, they can enhance their Microsoft Teams phone experience with advanced capabilities with Dynamics 365 Omnichannel add-in and Azure Communication Service. This includes full-fledged voice features, digital channels, and intelligent unified call routing. So Dynamics 365 customer service also includes multi-session agent desktop as well, AI recommendation, real-time translations, transcripts, and sentiment analysis, agent expert collaboration, data analytics, and supervisor admin collab dashboards, and other features that fit many types of contact center environments. So highly sophisticated requirements of biometric fraud, fraud preventions, IVRs, and additional customer care channels can be fulfilled through Nuance AI as well. The Microsoft Digital Contact Center platform provides flexibility to meet customers' needs as they are today, and customers can grow and expand without leaving the unified platform. Hope this slide was helpful to understand the differences between a D365 Digital Contact Center platform and also the Microsoft Teams for when to use each one of them. This is also another expansion to the same concept. Underpinning Microsoft Teams' ability to keep you connected is Teams Phone. And Microsoft Teams Phone is a complete and modern voice platform, the only calling and meeting solution. But Team Phones allows you to integrate calls seamlessly in the flow of work, deliver modern and legacy enterprise voice features, provides users with reliable devices, streamlines setup and management, and Teams Phone has allowed organizations around the globe to improve their calling experience. But when we need an advanced contact center capabilities, like I was talking, multiple engagements at one time, AI-driven call routing, assignments, digital channel engagement, fraud protection, we need to go through Dynamics 365 customer service with voice channel added. Okay, we'll be learning more about the contact center in this spaces, and I think that's all. I will switch my screen for a short demo here. Okay, I hope you could see the screen. This is our customer service workspace, the agent desktop. And you could see here is I have the embedded chat. Let me try refreshing the browser. Why it is saying that? Okay, so I have the embedded chats here. That is Microsoft Team chat. And it is an agent workspace where they could take multiple calls or they can work on multiple digital engagements at one time. Let's try making a call to an agent using this number. And this was, I was saying, customer service admin center is one stop for configuring and enabling all those rules. It's just configure enables, like I was saying, how many channels if you want to have chats, accounts, so all this is the way you could enable channels, the routing, uh, assignments and classification, work streams. So, and I have I have created a 1 day hands-on training document for you all where you could go ahead after this call and set up some of these on your own and see how that actually works. So I was going through, let's do a voice demo here. Talk to agent. Okay, I did accept the call, right? Okay, you saw that how and I've through an IVR, my call got transferred here. Let me try that again. Talk to agent. Okay. Okay, let me just mute this one. So if you could see the real-time transcript available, customer wants to talk to agent, how it is neutral right now. This is sentiment analysis. Okay, and how we have the complete holistic view of this customer when we had the conversation, linked contact, the recent cases this customer has, and also we could chat using our SMEs with using embedded chat here. And these are some of the things like link this conversation to a case, take notes during your call, and mark this phone as something like that. So if the customers becomes angry, this will definitely will change and it will become slightly angry. So this is the real-time sentiment analysis transcript. And if you see this, what I was saying, Smart Assist bot, which could help the customer in help the agents in finding the knowledge articles and the similar case suggestions. Like if this customer says I have some issues, let's say if their heater is AC is not working, so similar cases related to that. Agent scripts, which and there's no maybe this my system has read. Okay, so some agent scripts I was talking about, and the knowledge search, like we could search through the knowledge article. So these are agent productivity panes, which could help the agents to stay at the same screen, but they could definitely help the agents in resolving this case faster, and also is using Microsoft Teams embedded chat. They could talk to any of their uh, users within the same organization and can help resolve this case faster. And since I'm on this call with this user, the co-presence you could see to not disturb because this agent is on call with actually me itself. So this is the launch code, this co-presence one. Okay. I shut down the call. So you have any questions related to this one? I know this is not a huge demo, but this is a live demo. And if I have prepared in a day training where you could set up some of the engagement channels like voice, SMS, WhatsApp, link chat. So all of these digital engagement channels we could set up and see how this how it how much it is easy to set up those and how actually you could work through handling all those digital engagement channels and also unified routing, how easy to set up to uh, transfer your case to base suited agent.